still in Gongaga, which is a name of a place that is a real name of a place. I don't want to go to the destination. I want to go to the tack shop. And maybe we'll see Snaps as well.
For the light stream is all. Without it, this planet we call home will
What's over there?
perish, and with planetology
Thank you. I'm glad to be back. I heard that you have chocobos.
Chocobo, choco, choco, chocobo.
That is an acceptable rendering of the song. I don't care about any of that stuff. I do appreciate that I'm needing it for items, but it's fine. I'll just... Let me trade, then. Yes, we're going to want the treasure hunting chocobo set. I know we didn't quite finish the cowboy set, though. Also, I want it, so I'm going to buy it.
Take good care of your choco buddies.
I shall. I want some green chocobo. How do I get one? I've not obtained the chocobo of this region. Where is it? Tell me.
I heard a giant fiend might be hanging around the reactor.
There's no card player, though. I shall find you. Check out my aggression on cards. Players.
Every now and then I see
Shall be
these
mine
weird
eventually.
black clouds near the reactor.
Black clouds?
Sorry
up you.
about that. Was catching up on sleep.
That's fine. Outlaw bangle. Ooh. Crocodile bangle. Bracelet even. No new weapons. Barrett, Kate. We're gonna want 3, but they're quite expensive. I'll buy 2. I'll buy 1 of each.
Well, sleep.
Fine. Then I shall endeavour to provide a side experience to food making goodness. I should have perhaps planned that sentence out before I said it. Outlaw bangle. You can now have what material do you have? Healing. Ooh, another level boost. Somebody needs to use that level boost. Cleansing. Up. Level boost. Doesn't help Barrett though. Oh, I want Yuffie to have the block. Who's using the blocks by now? I will endeavour to make an interesting experience, and that requires me going through menus and clicking on things. At the bottom. Strength up. Go, Barrett, you get a strength up. I don't want Cloud to have that actually. Where's my strength up? There it is. Right. Where did I put it? Maybe provoke. I don't remember what vitality even does. ATB boost. Why wasn't that on anyone? And another level. Oh, we'll use the HP up.
Waits for no man.
What's the matter, Oscar? Do you want to play a game?
Oh, I will fight your Chocobo.
You there! Don't ask how I can tell, but you're into Queen's Blood, aren't you? Isn't that great, Oscar? I found someone you can play against. Let me introduce you. This is Oscar the Swift. He's a watch chocobo. A huge Queen's Blood fan, too. He gets cranky if he can't play at least one game a day. So, how about it? Mind going around with him?
Let's challenge him to a match. Place an ally and raise the power of allied cards. Oh. Yes, that's good. But if it replaces cards, then that's a bit sketchy. I don't want too many of those. But also, I'm winning quite handily. Let's put Titan away. And Ground Horn. Chomo! But it's gonna take a middle one. It's gonna take a risk. Is it all gonna be birds? I need the risks. Why did you replace it? That seems foolish. Do that yet, John. Probably gonna lose that, but you. Oh, there you go. I took too long. I genuinely wasn't expecting to do that. I forget that's even a possibility. I mean, I'm not sure what you're planning on doing. Good luck getting the rest of the squares out. You know what? Fucking... He sure told me he's destroyed. No card. That's the lane with my mithril golem in though, so good luck at... Well, that was kind of scary at the end. We are playing against the bird. We'll see him. That's why I want a griffin. I've not even seen a griffin in this game yet. I might use that griffin.
Whoa. This is the first time I've ever seen Oscar lose. Didn't expect that. Seems like he's a little bitter. Anyway, thanks so much for indulging him. He can make it a lot harder for us to do our jobs when he's in a mood. Really, believe it or not, he's gonna make his television debut soon. He'll be up against a dog that plays Queen's Blood.
We've already played that dog.
Make sure he wins to help drive up tourism here. He'll pull it off.
Although we also have a dog that plays Queen's Blood.
That's the
that was a legendary scene. What have we not done? We played all the card games. There was apparently... Oh, it's on the sign. They've done a really good job of everything sort of subtly bleeding into each other. Like if you indulge the game. Why would I not indulge the game? Hello, chickens. I've heard legend of the chickens. Hello, Snaps.
Must be one of Gongaga's famous mushrooms. Only ever seen them in preserves. What a beautiful color.
Yes,
hey there.
pink.
Good to see you again. Since you're here, mind if I snap a pic of a fun guy with some fungi?
You can, but I'm not sure there's mushroom.
This restaurant hired me to grab a couple of shots for them to use in their menu. I'm supposed to shoot the freshest Gongaga mushrooms I can find. Gonna get pics of the scenery while I'm here. Make the most of the opportunity and all that. Let me know if you find anything picturesque.
Cloud is a silly guy. Thank you. Barrett, what's up?
Once things settle down, I could see myself moving out here, living off the land. Be a nice change of pace. Just me, Marlene, and our little piece of paradise. Wonder what kind of stuff we'd end up.
So there's a scene earlier. Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
What? Cause it's our lucky food? Don't tell me you believe that mumbo jumbo.
Oh no.
Still, you might be onto something. Gongaga mushroom farming sounds like a license to print gift.
Ah, no, that was... fuck, it's too late now. Yeah, so there's a scene... In the storyline, we get, like, a really emotional scene with Barrett. It's like his arc happens. I won't say what happened, but, like, he gets an Oscar-worthy, it's a really good tear-jerky scene. And it's like, things have transpired, we're going to have to live with this. And even Cloud is like, look, I'm there for you. It's all a lovely scene. And then a fucking wrestler turns up and goes, I'm sorry I accused you of murder. Here's a car. And it's just, I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this, but anime has a tone problem. But like, I mean, there was a boss fight right between those as well, which also, like, it literally should have just faded out after the Barrett scene. Or was this the plot room?
I am so bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, bet y'all go insane.
Like they all know their...
Nothing else to do. I'm stuck here wasting time. But just wait, oh materia, I'll get back on the road and make you mine.
That's her theme tune she's singing. I like that they all somehow know their like theme tune, because occasionally they'll all go da 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 da, which is the theme tune to them winning battles. But like nobody's ever discussed this. Gongaga. Okay, so there's only the one quest. What am I looking for? The story. Here's a toy cat that's joined us. There he is, that's Dio. He owns the Gold Saucer, which is the happiest place on Earth. It's built on top of slums because Final Fantasy VII is not subtle about its themes. What am I doing? Gongaga. Is this the plot? No, this is... Plot's in the middle. Why are we here then? Oh, to just talk to Luffy.
I am so...
I listened to your song already, Luffy.
Right out of my brain.
I'd love an encore.
I'd love an encore, if that's cool.
An encore? Normally I charge an orb per song, but I'll make a special exception this time. Here goes.
I am so bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, betcha I'll go insane. 'Cause I've got nothing else to do. I'm stuck here wasting time. But just wait, oh materia, I'll get back on the road and make you mine.
Woo! We didn't get anything for that either. That was the wrong answer. Emerald Sea. I can't see that very well. So in these pictures, like you can really, actually it's easier to see on the stream. So Ruby is the name of a monster. It's very important, but it's hidden in that picture, and the same as Emerald. Oh, I screwed up Barrett's and Yuffie's Bird of Prey. Well, good news, Yuffie. I've just got you a new weapon. Doppelganger. Lies. You canonically did that ages ago. Cool. Limit break damage. Yeah, sure. So in the original game, to get Yuffie on your team, because she wasn't. I think it's Scythe. Because she throws all her weapons. The throwing star. In the original game, there was a random chance for you to find her in forests. Then you had to fight her, and then you had to like, Yuffie and Vincent were optional characters, and then you had to sort of tell her to go away because if you're nice to her, she'll run off. But if you tell her to go away, she'll like you have to do a specific thing, which is why being nice there was probably the wrong answer. There's like a particular way you have to talk to Yuffie, but like they did it in this game as well. But I don't think you can lose it. What's Helica? I think you have to, you have to say like, "Hey, come on board." Really? No, like something like that. Because if you say yes, she'll convince herself that you're lying, basically, or something. But if you say no, she'll walk away and come back. There's like. She's very much like Usopp in that way. She can't do things straightforwards. Usopp's character from One Piece. There's a bit of One Piece where he's gotten an argument with the main character, Monkey D. Luffy. And Zoro has decided you can't come back on the crew unless you apologize. Unless it's specifically the very first thing you do. And the entire series, he's in a mask pretending to be someone else. Luffy's kind of dumb, so like he doesn't. Everyone else knows it's Usopp, but as far as Luffy's concerned, it's the Sniper King from Sniper Island. Where Sniper Island? It's in your heart. But like, there's a bit right at the end of that entire series where Usopp has a notebook and he's just planning out, like, oh wow, we just happened to be passing. That's funny. Oh, you want me back on the tip? Of course you do. And he has little plans. He's like, well, if the conversation goes all this way, we'll do that. They also, he also, when you meet Sniper King for the first time, he has a theme tune, and the entire story, like, you get like a credits video, and it goes da na da na 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 na, and he sings like about Sniper King and Sniper Island, and it has like an entire 90s anime sequence. It's really funny, but then it cuts out and you realize he's just singing this to himself in front of people. It's really funny, but like Yuffie literally does the same thing. The first time you meet Yuffie, she does it in her game, but she does it in this one as well, where she goes, "I'm the White Ninja, the best materia hunter in all the land," and the background changes and she does stuff, magic tricks with the materia. And she tells Cloud this, and like after like a minute long, like, "And I can do this, and I'm the cool," and he just goes, "Cool," and just walks off. He's just patient enough with her to listen, but not to interact after that. It's Chadley, everyone's favourite character, Chadley.
Why, hello, Cloud. Did you enjoy your buggy ride?
I did.
The tires are reinforced to provide traction in even the most slippery of sands, which means you can explore the dunes at your leisure.
But we're not at the dunes.
This also means you can gather more detailed intel about the desert for me.
Motherfucker, we're not in the desert, we're in the jungle right now. We're gonna die. I think the internet is entirely too mean. Chadley. Here is Kujata. We are going to die fighting this large bull with 3 heads. Ooh, we could... let's do it on full mic. I'll be right back. I'll be 30 seconds. I hope he doesn't use it to fight us in the 3rd game. That would be a betrayal that I could not suffer through. We'll take the classic trio, which is Yuffie at this point. And that's no bull. Okay, that's only going to make sense in British. Bull is an abbreviation for bullshit. Oh, no. What am I talking about? That's... bollocks is the British version. What am I... Stupid internet. I've forgotten how British works. What am I doing? I need to scan.
Best do it right.
Kujata, a ferocious summon recreated in virtual reality. The gargantuan manifestation of nature itself. Guardian force, the forest that can freely manipulate its elemental affinity. Switches between fire, ice, and lightning alignments, dealing a certain dealing a certain amount of damage by exploiting its elemental weakness. How are we supposed to know what the weakness is? Will pressure it and remove its current affinity. If unchecked, it will spawn a new elemental being. Once it attunes to all three elements, it will unleash Tri Disaster. Oh, I have no fucking clue how to fight this. Ah, doggo. Thunder. Blade. It's doing things.
Bet that hurt. It's on you.
Here goes.
It seems to be using lightning right now.
Can you take over for me? Okay.
I would like to use this doppelganger ability.
Hang back.
You owe me one.
Take the lead.
I'm coming.
Whoa! Prime mode.
Here I go.
Run away, run away!
Here I go. Go forth and kick butt, you see.
But which one am I? I could be either of these two. Which one am I? Okay.
Let's do this. All right. Do it.
Ice, fire, lightning. Let's use wind then.
Don't overdo it.
Here goes. If you insist.
I got this. Let's go. Keep it together.
Can you take over? You're in good hands now. Ready?
Hang back.
That's it.
That doggo. I'm assuming it's going to be weak to ice right now.
Deal with that.
So it's my turn? Together?
Come over here. Haha!
Get him! You've got this. If you insist.
Yeah, somebody needs to heal.
Need to heal up. Take it from here.
We've got to get through this.
Gotta get through this.
One more shot. Okay. You won't regret this.
Go teamwork. I wasn't expecting to do this well in this version.
This one's for you.
Ooh, nice shoes. Hello, I'm assuming you were on someone else's. I didn't see your comments. Stream. Hello. What I did there is I said like 3 sentences, but I intercut them with each other, such a way that no one could tell what the hell I'm talking about. Hello. Doppelganger.
Now with extra beguiling ninjas. Come on now. Just
Taking over. Come on. With me. Let's go.
you ready?
Keep it together.
I'm coming. It's your turn. No way.
Won't last long.
I don't want to use cross slash yet.
Pushing it.
Here goes. One more shot.
Cloud, could you stop being dead? Ah, crap, I've lost. Hello, Raiders. Alright, well, we learn a little bit about Kujata. I'm not going to give it the satisfaction of that win. The game does this thing where if you do extra research on the boss monster, you can fight it at a slightly weaker version, which is what I'm going to do. I fought all of them on that rather than full might. Held. Aerith. I don't know how I don't know how useful Yuffie will be because of how the elements work. So I think I might just go for Barret. Hang on, who has Barrier? Who has Protect? Who has any of the ability? I'm gonna learn.
Endless replayability is the simulator's greatest strength. I can't.
Who has all of my abilities? Hang on. Fortification. Red has fortification. Is that with Shell? We could bring Red in. We could have Man Award might be better. You know what? Yes.
Help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
Chad, I've not finished. I just want to look at my
You
material.
may now fight Kujata, the phantasmagorical beast of Gongaga legend, in the simulator.
No, I
encourage
tried.
you to pit your skills against this summoned entity, so that I might complete its materia.
Okay. Version 3.2.5. I think that number has been increasing. Kujata on that amount of power. Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa. Yes. Now this is a scary cow.
That's it.
You're up.
Wicca.
Nice.
Let us assess.
Too bad.
That.
It's on you.
So it's my turn? That'll do. Tagging out. All set. Come on.
Right.
I selected the wrong person. What are we doing? Barrier. You can't barrier all. I'm just going to put it on air if I didn't consider.
I got it.
Abilities. First.
Here goes.
Do we have a war jet? We don't have
Yeah. Can you take over? Oh, let's go. Go. Coming.
My turn.
one. You just turned on a dime there, you cheeky sod.
Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of them. This one's for you.
Abilities. Arcane Ward, please.
Let me handle it.
Roll.
Come on. Hey.
I got it.
Stay there.
I'm here. Go on.
It's on you.
Here goes. Tagging out. All set. You're up.
Taking over. Come on.
Got you. Just a little should help. That's it.
Fire blade. Ooh. Let's grab Cloud.
Hey!
Grab. There we go. Okay, it took me ages to realise you could do that. Just grab people and move them. Somebody should heal Cloud. Eris, go to your spot. Eris, leave your spot!
Hang back.
Kill Tifa.
Don't overdo it.
Here goes. There. Go on. Busy? Quick out. One more shot. Thanks. It's your turn. All set. Abra, I'm here.
Taking over.
Not over yet.
It's on you.
I'm coming. Hey, got you. Can you take over for me? Let's go. Watch yourself.
Let's do this.
Focus first.
Take the lead.
I'll show you what I can do.
Oh no, Aegis, Radiant Ward. Yeah, I'll do that.
Anytime. It's your turn.
Hang
One
back.
more shot. Still here.
Ready?
You asked for it.
Focus first.
It's on you.
I'm coming. Get him. That's it. Okay. Why don't you lead the way?
Okay, no, we want to save it for Stagger. Think? Do we want to save that for Saga? Sasha!
Watch yourself.
Taking over. Deal with that.
Here goes. It's your turn. Let me handle it. Stay strong.
My
One
turn.
for you.
Come on.
Got you.
Not bad.
One more shot. There.
That's bad. That's not good.
I'm not ready to return yet.
Well, that's bull. Oh. We'll try that again a little later.
I encourage you to try again sometime. I wish you all the best in your ongoing hunt for
Yeah,
world
I wanted to use the pun as well. It did warn me that that attack was coming. There might be ways to survive that attack with barriers and such, which I did put on, but it must have run out. So I might want to put Magnify on Mana Ward. But of course the game is only giving me one Magnify. Fucking Sephiroth had 3. But no, you only get 1.
Oh, hey there. I don't often get people.
What are we doing? Okay, fine. There is a quest.
It's break time, boys.
The Pursuit of Perfection. Independent weaponsmiths Gongaga, Iso Smithery. I've been striving to create the greatest weapon that ever was, but despite my best efforts, I've yet to make any meaningful progress. There's an essential element I'm missing, the seed of inspiration, but I know it's out there. I just need something or someone to help me grasp it. I will accept this job. Well, this particular... I've got it set to, what's it called? There's a difficulty mode where it will just, whatever level you are, it will level up on all the enemies anyway. But that doesn't, you know, there's also like abilities you have. And also it might be... No, yeah, I think it's synchronized to my level. What am I doing? The quest, John. Weaponsmith. We'll be at the weapons shop, I imagine. Although it's a bit strange, he's not at the weapons shop. I know this because he says where he is on the map. He's in that direction. But I did the same with Alexander, where I couldn't beat him at first, and I didn't drop the difficulty down. I just played it later, and I did better. But like I had new abilities and stuff. I reckon I almost had a stag. So there's the second bar. There's a stagger bar which pauses it, so it can't attack you, and you get like double damage. But Tifa has the abilities to pump up that multiplier, and I probably wouldn't have killed it, but I might have. Where is the? Oh, it's way out here. What do you mean it's currently on? Okay, we'll do the plot. We'll do the plot then.
What if we do not answer? These Beckham lands will be overrun by dark fiends.
Tifa. No, we already had this conversation.
Imagine eating Gongaga mushrooms every day. Now that's luxury for you.
Oh, I think you'd get bored of them, Tifa. Every day.
They're so good, I can't stop. You probably ought to stop. Remember what happened last time you ate this many, Mom?
Where are we going? Explore the town. Okay, there's a party member I've not spoken to.
Right. These dirty clothes.
Where is
Whew.
Eris?
Glad to get all that planting.
Ah. So I will say that if you've not played the original Final Fantasy VII, we're potentially in dangerous areas in terms of the original plot.
Oh, Cloud.
Friend of yours? Come in.
Please.
Your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you?
Was.
You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you? Zack. Are you all right?
Fine. What did you say his name was?
I will say, please don't say plot
Zack.
things in chat just in case.
Zack Fair.
So be vague just in case anyone watches this and doesn't know. But
Sorry. No.
Our son just up and left one day, determined to chase his dreams. At first, he wrote us all the time, but
When
But
I
also
first
this
saw you,
game
I thought
seems to
maybe
assume
this
you've
is
played the
boy
original.
He was always talking about. Sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
I doubt I was the only woman in his life. Charming guy like Zack.
Wherever he is, I hope he's enjoying himself at least. They do say no news is good news, right?
They sure do.
Yeah, but they only ever say that when something bad's
say,
happening.
if you do happen to see Zack, would you tell him that we miss him and to please get in touch?
Of course I will.
I have my
Should
issues.
probably be heading back.
Again, I'll have to be
Don't you
vague. I have my issues with Crisis
What?
Core.
Already? At least have something.
I
to
enjoyed
eat before
playing
you
it.
go.
Like
Thanks, but we don't want to keep our
I
friends
only
waiting.
played a couple of hours. Hang on, I'll stop talking on top of the scene.
Another time then.
To the point that I like Dirge of Cerberus more than Crisis Core. Crisis Core is a much better game, even the PSP version, which I played like a couple of hours to PSP. I never really got into it. But in preparation to playing this, I played the remaster, and I enjoyed it. I liked it, putting things in my face, going, "Hey, you know this? I like this." But also, as soon as Cloud turned up, I was like, "Yeah, Cloud's here." I have to be slightly vaguer than that, but what I dislike is, because I know some people love Zack, I dislike how it sort of interjects its plot on top of the original to say, you know the Seventh Heaven? Well, guess who came up with the name for that bar? Yes, it was Zack who did that. And like, I'm not keen on them doing that. Like, not everything needed an origin story told like that. I would prefer Zack had, like, I won't go into it because I can't really go into it. But like Dirge of Cerberus had dumb ideas, but it had new ideas. It went into new territory with them. It didn't just sort of go, hey, here's a sort of weird remix of like everything you know already. And I know that's like what Square does, because like Final Fantasy 13 is like them taking ideas from 7 and remixing it. Final Fantasy 10 is that as well, done really well. Like in case of emergency, break glass, do Final Fantasy 7 again. But I enjoy it well enough. Like Sisney is here in this village, by the way, and I said I'm pretty sure like literally everyone likes Sisney, because like Sisney is one of the few ideas which just sort of runs on its own, and doesn't just weirdly interfere. I will mention Genesis because fuck him, but like I think everyone universally dislikes. And the bit that I know the bit everyone likes, and I can't talk about the bit that everyone likes, obviously. But like Genesis being like, I'm important, and I was just standing just off screen while important events was transpiring, and also it wants you to care so much about Loveless, and it's like I've not seen Loveless game. I know you're telling me about it, but you've literally explained how the plot doesn't make sense. Like. And he keeps quoting Loveless at you, and it's just like, it means nothing to me. Like, if you were to quote anything, I don't know how you do that. Like, because they did it in Final Fantasy 9 with Kuja, where he keeps quoting "I want to be a canary," but it's not a lot of that game. Like, you get the context for that play and what it means pretty quickly, and it isn't every line of his dialogue. Anyway, I'm being sort of overly. My phone dropped on the floor there. I'm being overly dramatic in the case of explaining things. It's fine. And also, nothing like none of these elements have ever like deleted Final Fantasy VII, the original. Like, it's all still there. All the music, all the plot points. It's all there. It's nobody can take that away.
That wasn't very nice of me. You remember me telling you about Zack, right? At the playground? How he was my first love?
Yeah.
This is where he grew up, and now that I'm here, it's a lot.
So again, this wasn't told in the original game.
Like him, I don't know. I had to say something. Didn't even occur to me to think how they would feel about it. Pretty selfish, huh? Waltzing in there,
Stop putting things on your sofa, John. Didn't seem to mind.
I don't know. They didn't seem to mind.
Sure they did. But thanks.
Oh, I'm rubbish at this.
So, this Zack guy, you still like him?
Wow. You went there, huh?
Yeah, they've actually, everything they've brought forwards has been fine.
He's never given me a reason not to.
Like, it gives it, there's a reason to dwell on all these all these plot points deserve cutscenes like this. There we go. Like you could, in the original game, you could go in that room without Tifa or Aerith.
Any news?
And it's just like, cool, Gongaga means nothing.
No calls, no letters. Oh.
And the thing about the mystery is...
Leaving you out in the cold like this? Forget about that loser. He's a soldier, right? Then I hate to break it to you. But if he's been gone this long, the man is dead.
Cloud?
Sorry. I'm gonna go lie down.
It makes the mystery much less settled. But also, the thing about Final Fantasy VII's mystery is no one talks about it.
He doesn't know who Zack is.
Everyone says, oh yeah, the twist to Final Fantasy. And it's like, that's not the twist. That's just a thing that happens that everyone knows about. For some reason, nobody knows the twist. And I think this is going to be an interesting test. I want to know if people cotton on. Because obviously, right now, you have the ingredients to know something is important about Zack. And those two. You've been given all the ingredients. But, like, I don't know how obvious it is to put it together. I bet somebody does. And it's always satisfying when you can as well. Because you could argue the first game sort of cheats by, like... There's, like, 3 or 4 very important scenes. Well, you're going to know the important scenes because it's going to do that weird flashing thing. But, like... The fact that you could just... I don't think you can... I think it's possible to entirely skip Gongaga, right? I don't know why you would, but, like... Go straight to Cosmo Canyon. Sorry, I'll be right back. But like every time in this game has done it a lot where it's brought things forwards, the weapons and all that. And honestly, I haven't minded any of that. Like they're plot points. There's no real reason to actually hold them forever like they do in the original game. And also, the original game's really short compared to this. But it does make me wonder what they're going to do later. But yeah. I'll be right back. I still reckon that people should play the original game before this, though. I will say that. Like, I do know that some people straight up won't. And that's fine. For those people, definitely play Remake before this. And definitely play Yuffie's game before this. They're modern games. Play them both if you really want to. Definitely don't skip to this one. The game's going to make no sense. But like, if you've got the heart to play like a game from 1997, which isn't for everyone, yeah, it'll be a better experience. Right, I will say, if you're media savvy, like if you're somebody who can watch like murder mysteries and be like, well, the structure of this tells me that this guy did it, like outside of the mystery, then you probably will figure out. But that is probably, there's not that many people. And the other thing is, this game has been doing a thing where, because it wants it wants players who played the original game to also have mysteries. So occasionally, it'll throw up a brand new mystery where the old one would have been, because it's just sort of it goes, hey, you know that information already. I'm gonna tell the new folks some of that information, and then I'm gonna add a new piece of information you've never seen to make a new mystery. And I'm assuming it's gonna do that in this village. I mean, they already have. They put Sisti in this village. But like, Sisti's less of a mystery. It's more of a kind of Easter egg, I'm assuming. We'll see. I don't know what. But like, yeah, it's been doing that a lot where it's like, hey, now the mystery works for both of you. And I'm like, well, I played the remake, so I already know that you're just gonna sort of just do the original storyline and pretend you're gonna. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen, by the way. That it's mostly just gonna stick with the original storyline. What does the game want? Oh, it wants us to sleep. I will say they really have outdone themselves in this game, though. Like, I've been waiting years for Square to put this much effort into a computer game again. And I really liked Remake as well.
I'll search
Maybe.
high and low.
Oh, she's got a new
till I've
verse.
gathered 'em all. I'll have orbs piled up about 1 billion feet tall. I'll have so much materia, I won't know what to do. But until I can make you mine, I'll just patiently wait and dream of you.
What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, so let's go to the map. I thought this was cool. I didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew it was a reference because you can tell those references. Although I did embarrassingly forget about the sleeping man. No, let me leave the. I want to see the map. How do I get to the map? I want to go to the full map. There we go. Gongaga. Let's read this first. Within these lush jungles, relatively untouched by human hands, a small community strives in a self-sufficient existence. They accumulate several staple crops, including mushrooms. They thrive in humid climates. Shinra's presence is nevertheless felt, for the particularly destroyed Mako reactor is a constant reminder of the company's folly. So, in the underground prison, there was. Hang on, let me zoom in. Is that the prison? Hang on, where's the prison? I always get this wrong. I think it's underneath. Yeah, it is. You can't actually see it because it's on a separate map. Well, let me see the prison. Ah, the location map. There we go. There's this well. And for me, in the original game, I climbed down the well and went, oh, there's just nothing in this well. That's kind of weird. Not like, I think I might have had a box in, but like, it's really underwhelming. But now there's a fighting arena, and the first thing you fight in the fighting arena is a monster called Test 1 or Test 0. It's on this list. I think. Test 0. And Test 0 it keeps insulting you and says, why'd you hit me? Things like that. And I'm like, okay, this is obviously in the original game. I just didn't know about it. And yeah, I looked it up. It's you. Welcome back. I'm just talking about this talking cat dog. You find it down a well, and in the original game, if you knew how to get there, it's like a developer glitch monster. It doesn't in the original game. It just doesn't fight you for like a minute, and people will speculate, oh, you're not. You know, the only way to fight this is to like do weird stuff in the original game, and it has like messages it sends you. So this does that. It doesn't move for 30 seconds because it's a reference to like a weird, just a really kind of slim Final Fantasy VII knowledge. Also, you have to fight 2 of them in one of the arenas, and I can't do it. They're well difficult. That's why, yeah, I knew as soon as I saw it had a 0 on its head. It was called Test Zero. I was like, that's a bloody developer room monster. But it's really funny. It just keeps shouting at you in its weird, squidgy voice. I'm just gonna have to check the number. A lot of these still need scanning. Yes, Phoenix. 21. Well, there's at least... well, those are all the bosses, obviously. There's at least 200 enemies. It bird. No, there's a snail. Not quite the same as my snails. What are we doing? We're playing computer games, aren't we? Oh, they got a mushroom toy. Yeah, I was saying before, let's dive into the Emerald Sea. There's Emerald weapon, there's Ruby weapon, which is kind of hard to see. Okay, that's Zell from Final Fantasy VIII, hence the dolphins. Is that supposed to... Oh yeah, that's Tifa, isn't it? Yeah. It's a bit weird that people out in the real world have that photo, but I think it's just an Easter egg. Let's get some... yeah, sure. This is probably going to be a plot-related dream sequence, so spoiler warning.